Well, hello. Today we're going to be talking about some haunted places in Weird, New Jersey. Now in New Jersey we have a magazine called Weird New Jersey where there's a bunch of haunted places and a bunch of weird landmarks. I've actually been to a couple of them. So the first one we're going to talk about is Annie's Road. Now, Annie's Road is this one lone road that leads into the woods, and it's near this little town called Midgetville. Now, Midgetville has been known for having tons of paranormal disturbances and violence throughout the years that it's been there. But on this road, the legend has it, now there's a couple of rumors for this. One of the rumors is that Annie was killed on her wedding night and her body was dragged along rail on the road. Another one is that she got into a fight with her boyfriend on prom and that she was killed by some drunk school kids or some sailors while wandering drunk along the road one night. And then another one is that while she was on the road driving one night, that she got into a horrible car accident and her body was cut into pieces during the car accident. I've been to this road before and it is super creepy. I mean, me and my friends used to love going to paranormal places and playing the Ouija board and doing things like this all the time. And while we were driving on the road, we actually almost hit a wall that was in the middle of the road that just appeared out of nowhere. And it was so creepy, we did not get out of the car because we felt some weird presence surrounding the car the entire time. And to this day, I still haven't gone back to that place because it gives me the weirdest, most eeriest feeling ever. And I kind of think there's something there. I don't know what story's true. I don't know if any of them are true. But I know that there's definitely something on that road. It's in Tottawa, New Jersey. And it leads up to this town called Midgetville. So if you and your friends ever want to go on like a paranormal adventure, try it out. I mean, I did it and I'm still alive, but I definitely got a weird, eerie feeling after I left. But let's move on to the next creepy place, shall we? Okay, so the next creepy place we're going to talk about is the Spy House. Now, the Spy House is this white house that faces its back to the shore of Sandy Hook, and it's in the Monmouth section of Middleton. Now, the story has it that the house was resurrected in 1650 or 1950, something like that, and it showed as a tavern and a popular drinking place for British soldiers in the Revolutionary War. And what would happen was the owners of the tavern would get the soldiers liquored up, and then they would take them to a room and get them to spill secrets during the war. And then they would use those secrets against them, which would then in turn, of course, cause a lot of casualties and death during the war. Now, all of the facts have not been checked and have not been claimed as truth, but some of them have. The actual house had become a tavern in 1910, not 1950 as stated. But there have been reports of a lot of deaths of a lot of soldiers there before. And now, to this day, the paranormal activity and the ghosts that have been seen at that house actually precedes the original history of the house, which was that it was a tavern. And it's actually been dubbed the most haunted house in America. I've never been to this house, thank God. I kind of want to go though, because I just kind of want to wander around. But I can only imagine the kinds of things people will see. They've heard voices, they have seen disembodied spirits, they've seen apparitions, they've seen tons of stuff in this place, to the point where so many paranormal investigators have gone there and they've actually dubbed it the most haunted house in America. Now that's in Monmouth, in Middleton. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead, but beware, please. Take some friends with you and get some video and audio. I want to hear it. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Okay, so this last place we're going to talk to, I've also been to. It is Rolling Hills Asylum. Now, the asylum was resurrected in the 1800s, and originally it was used as a infirmary, tuberculosis hospital, orphanage, and nursing home. But throughout the time of it being open, a lot of investigators found 1,700 bodies in unmarked graves, and tons of evidence supporting the fact that the staff was actually killing the people and torturing them inside of that hospital. Now, to this day, anyone that's gone to this hospital, it's actually in a New York town in New Bethany or East Bethany, something like that, in New York. And a lot of people have gone there and they have heard voices, they have heard footsteps, they have seen spirits of patients. They have seen things get knocked over, they've heard screams, they've heard tons of things in this place. And I got in there and we actually went inside, and yeah, you hear a lot of voices, very, very sad emotions there, and you can kind of feel like the torture that people used to go through in that place, and it's so devastating and crazy to hear about. But me and 5 other friends went there, and it was so unnerving because we actually found a gaping hole in one of the rooms in the asylum, and there were files everywhere. And we're pretty sure we saw somebody in one of the windows. So I personally have never gone back. Actually, one of the cops chased us out of the town when we went there, so they're trying to hide something. I don't know what. We actually went to another place where they had a whole bunch of tunnels underneath. We didn't get to explore, but we also got chased out of that place too. So that's Rolling Hills Asylum in East Bethany, New York. And I mean, if you want to go find somewhere really creepy, that's the best place to go investigate, honestly. I'm really liking this smoke thing coming. But yeah, those are my haunted places for the day. And they're all in New Jersey, so if you're in the New Jersey or New York area, because the last one's in New York, I would say go check them out if you're into paranormal investigating. And who knows, maybe you can catch some EVPs or apparitions or something. But if you're from a certain state and you want me to look up some haunted places in your state, let me know, or even in your country, because this is going to be what I do on Mondays now. We're going to talk about haunted places. And this was a lot of fun to look up, especially like some of the haunted legends of the places that I've been to. But give this video a thumb up and subscribe. Go check out Shay's videos. I post every single day, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love you, and you're beautiful. Hope the ghosts don't get you.